Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. I'm not really sure how many Road to the Final cards I'm going to do today. Maybe this might be the last one for Kante. If I liked the game, I'd probably do more player reviews, but you guys know the deal with that. But ladies and gentlemen, with N'Golo Kante, we're looking at an upgraded card. So obviously the step up from this one is the Team of the Year, but then there's obviously like this big, huge price difference with these cards as well, right? So we're taking a look at a card that is 5'6", medium-high work rates, 2-star skill moves, and a 3-star weak foot. Now, the skill moves, the weak foot, not crazy relevant, because the thing about this card is the defensive presence that he has, because of the fact that he could just transition left and right like an absolute monster, right? It's just one of those cards. In regards to traits, he has a solid player trait in games. Now, here's like the important things that we have to talk about, right? He's got pace, right? 86 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. You would be boosting it up to a 99 for acceleration, and a 93 for sprint speed, which is pretty good to have in the CDM position, considering the fact that he is a medium-high work rate player that you are most likely going to have on stay back while attacking anyways. Doesn't have much of a shooting presence, but it's there a little bit, right? With 71 finishing, 77 shot power, and 92 composure. Passing ability on this card is mostly just short passes, long passes with curve, not really a thing with Kante, but will he dribble really quickly on the ball? 100%, because of the fact that he is a 5'6" player with, doesn't have a crazy body type in game, but he's got 99 balance, 99 reactions, 86 ball control. The rest of it is almost irrelevant because his center of gravity is so low that he just dribbles really quickly anyways, right? So not necessarily a big deal in regards to that. But the important thing with this card, right, and this is always an important thing, is that his base card stats for defending is already ridiculous, right? And the reason why that's important is because I can improve a defensive player and make his stats the same as this card's base card stats, but this card will perform better than that card defensively, obviously with height being taken out of the picture, because height and body type is very, very important in regards to being able to defend really nicely. But taking that out of this whole situation, the defensive stats are really good for base card stats, right? You're improving a little bit with the shadow chemistry style, but you need the shadow so that he can move like an agile beast across the pitch, right? In regards to physical, he's got 79 strength, but he's got 97 aggression. So that's the big thing with Kante and why he's so good. It's the 97 aggression, pace is ridiculous with the shadow chemistry style, and then he's a small player, so he's just going to go left and right like a monster, right? It's kind of like Insigne's card. Insigne dribbles really quickly because his center of gravity is low, his body type's not crazy, and his dribbling stats are good, right? So all that stuff is stuff you have to take into consideration when taking a look at these cards. He obviously has 99 stamina as well, which isn't a big deal because of the fact that you're going to mostly have him on stay back while attacking, but it is a big deal if you have him on balanced instructions where you kind of want to play more to just his work rate of medium-high in regards to him pushing up and down the pitch, right? Which is something that we could definitely try out. My boy Scruffy over here got super lucky and packed Icon Moments Maradona from that SBC, so wow. In regards to how we are going to be lined up in game, I want to try something a little bit different. I want to have Kante off to the right side, right? Maradona's definitely going to play the cam position, no doubt about that. But the only thing that we're going to do here is we're going to take these guys off. So just balance on these guys. Everybody on comeback. Everybody on comeback. And then N'Golo, Kante, we're going to have both of these guys on balanced instructions because I want them to play to their work rates because Sissoko, I believe, is a high work rate player, the 4-star weak foot, and then Kante is a medium-high work rate player. So if we lose possession of the ball, we can have the depth a little bit higher, and because the midfielders are committing a little bit, we might be able to get the ball and make the game a little bit more interesting for ourselves. So let's see how Kante plays in the midfield. As you guys know, I'm not crazy about Kante, me specifically, right? But I know that Kante is a good card. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, there's just some cards that you use in FIFA where they don't really fit for you, but people love them. Biggest example of that is Ibrahimovic in previous years. Couldn't use that card for my life. This year, he's not bad, right? But in previous years, nothing crazy, right? Kante was one of those guys because of his height. I prefer to have someone like, in my CDM position, I prefer to have someone like De Jong, Axel Witsel for that defensive presence. Even Laurent Blanc's card. But I don't know, man. The gameplay is always different too. So maybe, once I try out this card again, could be really good, right? So I think this team's on full chemistry too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's get into a game, see how he plays. We'll be using the 4-2-3-1 with the two midfielders on balance so that they play more to their work rates. Just from the position over here, you can see how defensive he is with his medium-high work rates, because even when I was just moving with the ball, just with the defenders, he kind of just like sticks back there, you know? Ooh, that was a nice little play right there. Maradona's card, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done. Kante with the pass right there, too. Oh, I actually scored that opportunity. Having both of them on balance is pretty nice. It's fun because when you're attacking, you just have that extra support from the midfielders as well. And if they play to their work rates, even better, you know? So it's working out pretty nicely. Kante feels great so far, to be honest with you guys. That little combo that I have going on over there with Sissoko and Kante, pretty nice, to be honest. Oh, and the pass didn't register right there. You see that situation right there when I overcommitted with Longley, and then Kante just started to occupy that defensive position instantly? It's pretty nice. I timed that ball roll right there. Timed it really nicely. High work rates with Sissoko. Gets into position, scores the opportunity. Let's get it. And there's Kante with his defensive efforts right there. Really quick left stick dribbling. Nothing's changed about that. His rare gold card's the same when it comes to that. Just very quick, you know? And that's that defensive effort again. Acceleration super high with the shadow chemistry style. Aggression's pretty high for base card stats. They move like a monster in those positions. It's this part, right? Just the LTRT, instant acceleration to space when defending, right? It's what allows you to get into positions quickly when you need to defend those really tight spaces like this one here, right? Like if I have to switch to him instantly, I can do that with him. I'm definitely liking this card more than I initially thought, so maybe this upgrade's actually been pretty solid. To be fair, I think it was just mostly the rare gold card that I wasn't really like crazy about, but the improved versions of the cards have been nice. Oh, the Shapeshifters was pretty generic too, I think. Ah, I tried to go for the finesse shot right there. It's a little bit weird when you go for the finesse shot once the ball's kind of like just like rolling around normally. Again, Kante with a defensive effort. My God. Lose the ball, still get the ball back there. Oh, try to pass that to Maradona, didn't really work out. The only thing that I have to try to test out with this team in particular is because of the way that the three cams move, I need to have Saint Maximin on stay central. You know what would be actually like an interesting thing to think about is having Kante on the balance instruction and then having Sissoko himself on the stay back while attacking, because I actually feel like that would be a very good balance because of the work rates and the way that the players behave, right? Probably going to score another opportunity here. We don't. But Kante going into the empty space really nicely right there. Yeah, it's definitely something that we can take into consideration because here's the thing, right? If you have a high work rated player on stay back while attacking, his high work rates will still make him push up a little bit, right? But a person like Kante, who's on balance instructions, right, with medium high work rates, he'll come back instantly to the defensive positions when he needs to, but then you know that Sissoko will be more prone to actually staying back there. So we're actually going to try that out, see how that works out. But you can see that Kante's attacking positioning, he's actually going into empty spaces when he sees it. So pretty interesting stuff there. You see the balance? So stay back while attacking on Sissoko. He pushes up. Kante's the one that actually stuck to the back position. And then there's Sissoko just freaking out-muscling people. He's a monster. I'm actually going to keep St. Maximin on balance. I'm not going to tell him to come back in the fence, but I just want to put him on stay central as well. Dude, I overcommitted to the tackle and he could just defend instantly. Look at this guy. Oh, a little combo right there with Sissoko Kante. That was the combo in the beginning of the year, guys, and it was amazing, dude. I was waiting for that run there with Maradona. 3-star weak foot, he's not going to really consistently hit those. Wish he had a 4-star though, man. For the FIFA aspect, you know, because 3-star is just a no-no nowadays. Dude, I love using the jockey system with him. He's just so freaking smooth. It's you kind of have to like control it, you know? You let go of it, use it, let go of it, use it. Like situations like this, you got to switch obviously because then he's going to get that angle right there. Nice little left stick dribbling right there. Again, Kante with a defensive effort. See, like when he pushes up with his medium-high work rates, how he instantly goes back? Again, you would mostly use this card on stay back while attacking anyways. We're just trying out some different things here in regards to what he's like pushing up, coming back, and all that fun stuff. But you just notice it instantly, like even in this situation right here without me using like second man press, just the way that he kind of occupies that midfield position, you know? See, it's just that control, right? Like just being able to like L trigger, R trigger, accelerate instantly is just great. Very smooth first touch as well from the acceleration, not bad. Yeah, through ball passes are usually completely garbage in this game from those situations. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Kante card is that he's still a freaking monster, to be honest. Defensively, he's a beast. Because here's the thing, right? In this game in particular, you guys know how the gameplay is, right? Most of the times, right? Most of the times. You need a player like this to compensate for the gameplay, but you guys saw that little link up that he has with Sissoko is literally what the meta was in the beginning of the year. So improving both of these cards substantially is a huge, huge thing, right? To have him in the CDM position. Maybe even the center mid position, because Sissoko's not bad at attacking too, you know? I was trying them out with just balance instructions to show their capabilities, right? Kante did attack the space whenever he saw it, so the 78 attacker positioning, kind of irrelevant for him. It feels like an 86, I would say. He did get into the space whenever he did see it. The medium-high work rates is more for his defensive presence, coming back into the areas to defend quickly, right? And you notice that mostly when I put Sissoko on stay back while attacking and Kante on balance, because the little variable that they had working off each other was that Sissoko would stay back, but then if Sissoko pushed up, Kante would stay back, right? Most of the times you would keep them both on stay back while attacking anyway, so you can have a good balance between a tall, physical, strong player and someone that's just agile that can get into the space quickly. But, I mean, Kante's still a really good card. The Shadow Chemistry style does make the most sense because he needs the acceleration sprint speed to fully utilize the body type that he has. Lean negative, okay? The body type that he has as well as the 5'6" height. So a very good player. I thought he was pretty awesome. Again, this is coming from a guy that wasn't really big on Kante in the beginning of the year. I would say like Shapeshifters and before. The Shapeshifters card was okay. I didn't really mess with it too much. It was just one of those things where it's like I knew it was good, I just didn't like it that much, and then like afterwards, you know, because the Shapeshifters is this one right here, and then this is the new one, the 94. This version upwards I like, personally. This Summer Heat card could have been nasty, by the way. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.